So hi all, I thought I would come on and give you a quick update and answer any questions that you might have about the Global Art Walk. So as you know, I am also the Artist Association. And so the Global Art Walk, which is going to be held on the 25th to the 30th of September, is going to be the first event held by the Artist Association. So what is it? It's literally a global art show. So members from my membership program, The Lab, are going to come together and exhibit and showcase a maximum of 6 pieces of their art, which will be available for sale. So between now and then, there is an open studio every week at this time, so 4 p.m. Friday afternoons Eastern time. So there will be an open studio where you can ask any questions, and each week leading into the launch date, there will be set activities to do so that everybody is on the same page and is at the same point for when we launch at the end of September. So why would we do a global art show? So it's all about coming together to collaborate, to share, to grow our audience, to grow our email lists, and to have a really fun time to showcase and share each other's work. I'm going to interview you, so it'll be brushing up on your video and interview skills, and we'll be sharing that for our launch when we kick off on the 25th of September. So it is free for members of my lab to participate. There is no cost. This is included in your membership. So if you are in the Artist Networking group and you would like to join us, because the more artists we have, the more collaboration we have, the more fun we're going to have, then there will be a charge for you to do so. And that will be open for a certain amount of time so that people aren't coming in when we're 3/4 of the way through. So there'll be tasks to do every step of the way. Our first task, starting on Monday, will be define your artist statement. So what we'll do is I will showcase the link to the video about artist statements, and your job that week is to, if you've not done it already, is to define what your artist statement is and to put that on your Instagram account. So there'll be little jobs to do like that every step of the way. So I will be putting the prompts up. I'll also be posting, which I'm still pulling together actually, because I want to fine tune the dates for it so that we have the whole month of September where there's actually no tasks for you to do. Your job in September is to promote the art sale. So I'll be doing the videos. So literally for you guys, it will be sharing and posting. You will be finishing off your artwork if you haven't got pieces that you want to put in already. And then we will be coming together for that last week. So September, the pressure is off. It literally is just finishing off your artwork if you're creating something new, and just finishing off anything you haven't done. So along the way, we will be putting together our artist statement, giving our Instagram accounts a really good audit. Does what our artist statements say actually reflect what our Instagram pages look like? In other words, it's a cohesive body. When people look at what we do and they look at our page, it matches. We'll be fine-tuning our hashtags that we're going to use. We will be setting up a landing page, and we will be sharing the landing page across all of our socials. People will be signing up to get the newsletter where your pieces and you will be showcased. And then at the end of the art walk, I will be sharing all of those email addresses with everybody that participates. So when somebody opts in, they are aware that the addresses will be shared across the artists that are participating. So why would you choose to participate in the art walk? Like I said, it's about growing your email list. It's about growing your following. It's about sharing and collaboration, which are all the things that Instagram algorithm really loves at the moment. It loves collaboration, it loves video. And then of course for you, it's an opportunity to grow a really engaged following and to grow your email list. So once I get the schedule together, so I've put together all the things that need to happen. Once I get that schedule together, I'll publish it. So you know what you've got to do each week. So if you're away or you've got half an hour and you want to just go do something else, you're more than welcome to go and do it. We will have everybody on the same page, as I said, by the end of August. So September, the pressure is off. September will all be about me cranking up the newsletters with interviews. I want to showcase your art in the newsletters and share that out with everybody. So the sale will be online in your space. So everybody will be directed to either your store, your Etsy store, or your online website, or to your Instagram page, where they will purchase the art directly from you. And we'll have a piece there around pricing and shipping, because remember, this is a global sale. So think about that when you're creating your art. Think about, how is it easiest for me to ship internationally? Is it best to be on paper with Matt, and then it's easier to get priced at your post office or through your shipping agent to get that shipped? If you're going to be thinking large canvases, then you need to think about that also. But I'm not going to put a caveat on what it is you're going to do. That's up to you, but it will just be things to think about. And we'll be covering shipping pretty early so that you can get your mind around that before you start creating. Like I said, there'll be no task set for September. It will be our time to prepare for interviews, make sure we've got really good photos, and then there'll be newsletters going out, as I said, with interviews, with interview links. When I do the video interview, I'll be doing them at this time, and we'll do as many. So the artists that we've got, we'll divide that number by the number of weeks, and that's how many we will do. And I will be doing them as individual videos so that I can also email them to you. So in the interview, it'll be spotlighted on me and you. And then I will send you each your video when we're done, so that you've got that and you can use that as you choose. The other thing is I'm putting together a questionnaire for you, so that as I'm promoting and sharing you across the way or along the journey, I don't have to keep asking you the same questions. So it literally, and to be honest, I'm still fine tuning that questionnaire, because I keep thinking about things that would be handy to know. And it will be things about your artwork, and I'm conscious that that may change. So you're more than welcome to update that along the way once you've got your collection together that you're selling. But it's more things just like, your name. Is there something that you like to be called? Your Instagram name, just all of those bits and pieces. Do you have a link to an Etsy store or a website? Your artist style, your artist statement. So the first thing, as I said, we'll work on next week is our artist statement. And I think that is about all of my notes. Oh, actually, no, in regards to the artwork, I'm thinking no more than 6 pieces. And the reason I say that is the newsletters will get really long. So if you're going to do more than 6, then I'll get you to select 6 that you want me to promote in the newsletter. So you're welcome to do as many as you want, but I'll be promoting 6 for you. And then during the interview week in September, or for the month of September, we'll record the interviews, as I said, during the open studio. And then I'll be sending you the video to your email address. And then if you've got any other questions as we go forward, pop them in the comments below this video and I'll come on and answer them. I'm about to change the banner in the lab membership group with information about the global art walk. So it will just remind you that each week is an open studio. In other words, ask any questions at all. So if you're doing something to the point where you've got a bit stuck or you've got a question, you can ask during that open studio time. For new members coming in from the networking group, so we will meet at this time for an open studio, and you'll have access to the library that shows you how to do the things that we talk about along the way. And that is what I have to date for the Art Walk. It will develop as we go along, but I'm really excited about it. I've had some really fantastic feedback, and I'm really excited to share this and do this as a joint project with you guys. I think we've all got a lot to benefit from it, with such a great growth in engaged following, email subscriptions, and just come together and collaborate and share. So over the month of July and August, I know that many of you are on vacation, which is actually why we're doing this project. So a lot of you that have been following through have done a lot of this work already. So those of you that haven't, it's a great chance just to finish off those little jobs that you haven't quite gotten around to in advance of September. All right, so I will stop the recording, but if you've got any questions, please feel free to post them below and I'll come on and answer them.